let's proceed with a summary of our lesson. So we go and pick, for example, a line. We draw a line. So again, then you press enter. Remember, those are some of the commands which we need to understand. So I've drawn that triangle. Then I want to employ, for example, some commands. For example, I can start with filleting. So I want to draw a curve, something that is curved. So I use chamfering, filleting. So I can specify, for example, a point on this end. So here I think I'm forced to use object snap. So I can pick that point and select the second point. So I can use radius. So that's something to do with chamfering. So we are creating around corners. That is filleting. So when it comes to chamfering, we can specify at a distance. So yes, let's use a distance. So we type distance. So we can say 1. So again we say 1. So we can go to this corner and go to the next. So that is now creating a chamfer. The next thing, supposing you want to do something which we call stretching. You want to stretch. So we go to that point. So we can stretch this line. Then we just say enter. Then we can choose that one as the base point. Then we can do that. So you can see we have moved our line from this point to the other end. So we are stretching. So it's like we're separating it from the other object. So those are some of the manipulating commands that so far so good we have learned. Supposing maybe we want to trim, so we just go to trim. So you can just pick that. So we can do, in trimming, we can do erasing. So you can just say erase, because trimming is more in one way or the other is like erases, but erases the whole thing, but trimming is in portions. So I would say, having gotten these skills, the most important thing is to try to understand that if we need a corner, there's we have a command to help in creating a corner. If, for example, what we had done previously in this document, in this presentation, so if at all that is what we wanted, now if at all you want to create a line inclined at an angle, you know which command to use. So what happens is that if, for example, I want to identify that this is the midpoint, and maybe I want to create a line at this midpoint, remember it's good to activate the OSNAP. The OSNAP helps you to show the center, the end, and everything. Maybe the last thing that I can show, maybe as a summary, is maybe you saving your work. So you can save it as, it's important to have create a folder, then you do a save as. So you can save it and save it as in printing it as a PDF. Remember to go to plot section, then you choose the DWG to PDF or Microsoft Print to PDF. Then you can display, you choose what you want, the paper size. Then remember, you can just enter it, then you save. So it allows you now to save it as a PDF. So going forward, we shall now be looking at now how to draw electrical symbols, considering that The class I'm training is in electrical, so I've enjoyed taking you the basics, and I will also more than willing to show you how to do the electrical symbols. Thank you very much. So I believe we have now what it takes to come up with any drawing. So, there's something maybe I need to explain about dimensioning. Dimensioning is very key. So we have this dimensioning, and we said about dimensioning, you can have the linear, a line for angle. So those are some of the things maybe I forgot to mention, but they are very, very key. So, so it's good you practice on dimensioning. It's very key that you practice on this. So thank you very much, and God bless you.